Hello everyone and welcome to lesson 24, and today we're revisiting that split digraph E sound to start off. So let's have a look at yesterday's homework. I read each of these words and I counted the syllables. So you have a listen. All of these words have one syllable. If yours doesn't look like mine, you can pause on this clip and come back to it at the end and have another practice. Let's read these words. I might get a nice orange texter. Theme, Steve, Eve, these. These words all have one syllable. Extreme, concrete, compete, athlete. These words all have two syllables. Say them with me. Extreme, concrete, compete, athlete. Excellent work. It's time to revisit some of our learning. So we've been focusing lately on split digraphs. A split digraph is two vowels split by a consonant to make a long vowel sound. Good job. Let's practice some of our digraphs. OI, coin, oi. AY, play, A. Double O, book, o. Y, happy, E. A, consonant E, cake, A. I, E, bike, I. O, E, bone, O. And this is the one that we did yesterday. E, concrete. Great job. Let's have a practice some of our irregular words. We haven't seen this one for a while. Here's my hint. You ready? One, about, friend, little, have, saw. How did you go with those words? You can rewind and practice that section if you need to. Okay, it's time for us to do some phonological awareness. So I'm going to say some words and we're going to substitute the final sound. So I could say word, word. Put your hands out like me. And we're going to change d to k. Work. Work. Let's try that again. You ready? Our first word is word. Word. Change d to k. Work. Good job. Arm. Instead of say t. Art. Say send. Instead of d, say t. Scent. Good job. Say torn. Instead of say ch. Torch. Good job. Say bird. Instead of d, burn. Good job. Say park. Instead of k, t. Part. Say dusk. Instead of k, t. Dust. And our last one, say hunch. Instead of ch, say t. Hunt. I've got a hunch that was really tricky. If you want to go back and practice, you can go back and rewind and practice as often as you need to. Okay, it's time now for us to review some of the spelling we've been looking at. And we've been focusing for about a week now on the split digraphs, haven't we? So let's have a look up here. I'm going to get a nice purple texter today. Let's read these words together. Prone. Scrape. Scrape. Ease. These words all have split digraphs. Let's read those words together. Prone, scrape, these. prone, scrape, these. Good job. Theme, own, zone, bride, bride. Theme, zone, bride, theme, zone, bride. Good job. Last row. Cane. Oh, check that out. It's a long one. It's a compound word. That's a word all by itself, isn't it? Sun. Sunshine. We could easily have just that word and say shine. What kind of shine? Sunshine. Good job. Eat. Complete. Cane, sunshine, complete. Good job. I'd like you to have a look at these words. Can you find a synonym for finish? So synonym, I always remember synonym because it starts with like similar. Synonym is a similar word too. Finish. If I finish something, what's another verb I could use to describe what I'm doing? Have a look in our third row. I finished. I will finish my homework. I will cane my homework. No. Sunshine. Complete. I will complete my homework after this lesson. Good job. If you got that one, give yourselves a pat on the back. I'm looking at another word now. This is a pretty exciting word. Sometimes when people dress up in a white dress with a veil, it's because they are what? Have a look in the middle row. Is it because they are a bride? Did you guess bride? If you did, give yourselves a pat on the back. Great job. Today, we're going to be focusing on another split digraph. So this time, our split digraph is with the letter U. So let's have a look. U, E, cube, U. Makes a real U sound, like I'm saying, hey you, cube. Can you say cube with me? Cube, cube, good job. Let's get our writing fingers ready. Okay, we're going to do some writing together. We ready? U, consonant, E, U. U, consonant, E, U. U, consonant, E, U. In cube. Good job. Okay, time now for us to do some kung fu blending. We haven't done this for a while. Are we ready? Our first word is ute. Ute. It's a short one. Ute. Ute. Good job. Our next word is mute. I'm only joking. You thought, oh no, did I put my video on mute? Because you could see me talking and I wasn't really. I'm too funny for words. Okay, we ready? Mute. Mute. Ute. Mute. Good job. Our next word is cube. That's our key word, isn't it? You ready? Cube. 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 And our last word is cute. 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 Good job. How did you go with that? Okay, it's time for us to read some words together that have this spelling pattern in them. Let's have a look. Read these words along with me. Fume, fume. Oh, the fumes from the car were very strong. Fume. Normally, I'm going to put an S on the end because I think I always say fumes, or I say that more regularly. Let's look at our next word. Use. Use. use, fuse. Tube, tube. Let's go. Fumes, use, fuse, tube. Fumes, use, fuse, tube. It's almost like a tongue twister, isn't it? All those you words. Oh, I'll just throw my texter on the ground. Let's look at our next row. Mute. Mute. I made that joke before, didn't I? Where I pretended. Only joking. I did it again. Mute. Ute. 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 Long one. Volume. Volume. Tune. Let's read these words. Mute, ute, volume, tune. Good job. One more time. Mute, ute, volume, tune. Good job. I'd like you to have a look in the bottom row. Read those words in your head or out loud, I don't mind, and see if you can find which two words rhyme. So mute, ute, mute, ute. Mute, ute, they rhyme, don't they? Let's say them together. Mute, ute. Good job. Let's have a look at the top row and see if we can find two words that rhyme. Fumes, use, fuse. Use, fuse, use, fuse. They rhyme. Say them with me. Use, fuse. Good job. Well done. Let's have a look at some words to spell. So I need you to get a paper and a pencil, and I'm going to strike a pose, and I'd like you to go and find those things. Are you ready? I'm going to pretend that I've put myself on mute. Good job. You've got your pen and paper. Let's get cracking. Our first word is cube. I saw a cube of ice and put it in my drink. Cube. Say it with me. Cube. 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 Does your cube look like my cube? Let me pop that up there just to help us remember. If we take away the E, what word have we got? Cub. The U becomes short, doesn't it? Cub, cube. Good job. Give yourselves a tick. If you didn't get it right, you can fix it. Our next word is a disgusting word, puke. Can you say puke with me? Puke. That's gross, isn't it? You ready? I hope I didn't make you feel like puking. Let's write puke. We need the E, otherwise I've got puck. Doesn't mean anything. Puke. If your puke looks like my puke, that is the most disgusting sentence I've said all day. If your puke looks like my puke, give yourselves a tick. Good job. Our next word is fuse. Fuse. Use. Okay, have a go. See if you can do it by yourself. Use. You see a pattern? That's because I'm teaching you a pattern. Good job, fuse. And our last word is tune. Does your tune look like my tune? If it does, give yourselves a huge pat on the back. Sing yourselves a congratulatory tune. Because it's time to do a new irregular word. So, our new irregular word is put. Can you say put? Put. Put. I put, I don't know, my hand on the board. I put my texter on my head. Put. Say it again. Put. Put. What are the sounds in put? P, ut, p, and t. They're easy. So let's draw our Elkonin boxes or sound boxes. What's the first sound in the word put? Easy peasy. What's the middle sound? Oh, that's tricky. Let's leave it for a minute. Put, t, easy. So I'm going to tell you that the way we spell the O sound in put is like that. So it's an irregular word because normally this would make an sound in this closed syllable word and we'd say put. But we don't. We say put. I put the texture on my head. I put my hand here. Put. Can you say it with me? Put. The part we need to learn by heart is that letter U. P-U-T. Put. Let's write that together. Are you ready? Get your pen and paper. Say it as you write it. P-U-T. Put. Let's do it one more time. P-U-T. Put. Good job. Put your pen down. It's time for us to do a fluency passage. Let's have a look at our fluency passage. I might quickly get rid of this so it's not messy. Oh, I like the look of this sentence. I'm going to use a blue texter today. Oh, our first word, that was a coincidence. Today I will split digraph. Drive. Today I will drive my ute in the sand dune. Today I will drive my ute in the sand dune. What? I'm going to drive my ute in the sand dune? I don't think that's what I'd say. Do you know what? Sometimes even teachers can make mistakes. So I'm going to change in to on. Let's see if that sounds better. Today I will drive my ute on the sand dune. That sounds way better and way more fun. Unless it was a sand dune with a cave. But I'm getting a bit far-fetched, aren't I? Let's look at our next sentence. Okay, we ready? When I smell fumes. When I smell fumes, I need to puke. That's gross. Can you read that with me? When I smell fumes, I need to puke. Now, this is a bit of a fun one because it's got our gross word puke in it. Let's write this as if we could puke, like it's just disgusting. Are we ready? When I smell fumes, I need to puke. Blech. Let's see if we can do that together. Are you ready? When I smell fumes, I need to puke. Blech. Good job, good reading. So can you grab something to write with and something to write on? Time for our dictation. Put the tune on mute. I can't count, can I? Put the tune on mute. Put, that's our key word. We're writing a sentence, so what do we need for our first letter? Pardon? Did you say capital letter? If you did, good job. Our first word is put. Put the tune on mute. Put the tune. That's a tricky one because it sounds a bit like a ch, but we use a tune. Put the tune on mute. 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 And a full stop. If you need a bit of time, you can pause it. Put the tune on mute. Excellent work today. Let's revisit. We learnt the split digraph, U, E says you. Can you say it? It sounds like a y sound at the beginning, doesn't it? You. Let's do one lot of sky writing. Are we ready? U, E says you, E says you, E says you. Good job. And now, homework. What I'd like you to do is write these words and dot dash dive them. We haven't done that for a while, have we? So I'd like you to write the word ute, cube, cube. What happens if we get rid of that E? Cub. I'd like you to do that for all of these words, and then I'd like you to read this sentence and draw a picture. I'm not going to read the sentence until tomorrow's lesson. Might help you with this word, standing. We haven't seen this word either, have we? Mule. A mule. Okay, I'd like you to read that sentence and draw me a picture. Fantastic work today. I'll see you tomorrow. See you later, alligator.